Good day, podcast community. Pete Kane here, Podcast Pete, founder of Podcast Pete, the Podcast Academy, and co founder of the Collaborative Magazine community. I'm going to bring to you today, for those that want to lean in and learn, in 12 weeks, you can set a trajectory for your life that will be generational. A bold statement, but these are times to be bold, to make an impact, and enjoy the journey. Okay, let's go to those that want to lean in and learn. There's 5 mega trends. Oh, there's 5. The digital asset revolution, the entrepreneurial revolution, the crypto revolution, which is Bitcoin, the AI technology revolution, the mobile revolution. All these are happening at one time. What does that mean for you? That means opportunity of a lifetime. That means generational wealth. That means an opportunity that's only going to be around, this type of opportunity, for about 3 to 6 months. Oh, it'll continue to be an opportunity. But for those that lean in and learn, it's going to change your life. We can change it in 12 weeks because I'm with you 1 hour a week for 12 weeks. I have a chance to help you understand how to leverage these trends. Now, if you want to sit and watch TV like most Americans do, 4 hours a day, this isn't for you. If you want to scroll social media and consume social media and spend a total of 6 hours a day consuming stuff, this isn't for you. But if you're a creator, you want to be bold, you want to make an impact, and you want to have fun, then stay with me. Okay, now let's get going. All right, the digital revolution. What does that mean? Well, we are leaving an industrial revolution, and I'm going to talk about that in just a second, but you have to be a key person of interest, meaning you got to build your brand. You got to build your brand online. Daniel Priestley is one of the best. There's a lot of them out there, but he talks specifically to it. You can get his book, Key Persons of Interest. You can get 24 Assets, Overprescribed, and The Entrepreneur Revolution. Get those books, listen to them, learn them, understand them, because this opportunity for you to lean in and learn is unprecedented. And for those, I think, no, he didn't say it, but another person that I'm going to mention in this presentation did. It's on a need to learn, a need to know. And this person, Michael Saylor, was talking about Bitcoin. They said, well, why hasn't Warren Buffett found out about this? Why isn't he talking? Well, Warren's a little older, and it's no need to know. He's already made his billions. Is he curious about what other trends are going to make others billions? Maybe not. He might later, but he doesn't have to know now. So don't make that shift in your mind. Like, if somebody else doesn't say it, you got to lean into things. You got to learn things. You got to understand them. And because certain people are at different places in their life, they're going to lean in and they're going to learn. Others are going to wait till it's obvious. So learn key persons of interest. There is a digital revolution. What that means is creating online courses, creating podcasts like this. You can search me, Podcast Pete. You can see the podcast, and we're just getting started. Online courses, we have some, and we got more coming. And so reading this book, Key Person of Interest, I've probably listened to it on audio 4 times, and I am reading it. I've done it, I've done a AI ChatGPT summary of it. I know this book pretty well. And that's what it takes. When you talk to people that learn at that level, that's what it takes. Reading one book one time doesn't cut it. You're going to miss so much. You got to read it over and listen to it over and over. Each time you do, you're picking more out of it. It's kind of like the puzzle. You're putting more pieces to the puzzle. You got to finish that puzzle. So the more you listen to him, the more I've listened to at least 500 of his podcasts. Yes, 500. Yeah, maybe 400. But count the shorts, maybe it's 500. So is that excessive? Yes. Does that give me a lean in and learn mindset? Yes. Do I understand how he's teaching people and why it's so important in the digital revolution to consume 7 hours of you, to make 11 buying signals, to see you on 4 different platforms? It's called the 7-11-4. Google it, look it up, and understand it, because creating one video every so often, there's too much content out there. You got to give people an opportunity to get to know you, like you, and trust you. And they can only do it by digesting enough content of you that they feel that they know you. Now, they're going to decide whether they're going to like you or trust you by your material. And they have to make 11 buying signals. And what's that mean? Well, it could be requesting an ebook, doing an assessment, could be commenting, different things, watching a webinar or web class, doing things that you raise in your hand, saying, I'm interested. And podcasting, I've had people say, everybody's doing podcasting. Yeah, there's a reason. There's a reason it works. Look at the recent election. One person did podcast, one did not. Who won? Who lost? You make that decision. You decide. One did 3 hours on Joe Rogan, one did not. Who won? Who lost? Elections not only have consequences, elections tell us a lot about current trends, current things that are going on. So, legacy media, dying. Podcasting and other forms of media, thriving. Look at the number of long-form podcasting out there. Patrick Bet-David, Valuetainment. Dang, he's crushing it. And he does like 2 hours on a home team. You look at Chris Williams. You look at Stephen Bartley. You look at these people that are creating long, let me think, impact. I know. Okay, I'm going to think of it in just a second. Impact theory. I mean, he creates great content, long form, interviews the best people. So if you're dialed into that, you like it, you're gonna support them. That's why they have so many people following, because they're creating great content. Now, for you, are you going to be a Dan Martell who creates phenomenal content on Buy Back Your Time? He's been doing it for 10 years. Of course not. If you're just starting, you got to just understand, don't compare yourself. Just start. Start. When's the best time to start podcasting? 5 years ago. When's the next best time? Now. So we're in a digital revolution. We're in the early stages. A lot of people don't even see it until it's evident. So you get going now, your world will change for the better. Okay, let's go on to entrepreneur revolution. We've just come out of the industrial revolution. I mean, not just, but it used to be you work 40 years for a company doing the same thing over and over and over and over again. Let's just say factory. I love factory workers, but that is a different mindset. Saying I'm going to retire and enjoy myself. Now, that's not the case. The entrepreneur wants to have fun now. Because when you do retire, let's just say you do 40 years with a company, you may not be in the health to enjoy retirement. And a lot of people, they die within 2 years of retirement, because they lose their purpose and their health goes down, their mind goes down, because hasn't shifted their relationships and they sit on the porch and just rock in a rocker. Life is meant to be lived every single day. So we're now out of the Industrial Revolution. We're in the entrepreneurial. You can start a business today, and many are, and becoming very well off quickly because creating digital content. Look at the number of young people who don't even know what the Industrial Revolution was. They're creating because they have no frame of reference. They just know that the opportunity to be an entrepreneur is there and they're taking advantage of it. Great for them. Seth Godin, I mean, this is strategy. This is an entrepreneur that can feed you like you need. You need a strategy. You can't just half-cocked go out there and start. You got to have a strategy. You got to have a plan, but don't wait till everything's perfect. Jeff Bezos, I read once, he said, the best of our decisions, we had 70% going in. 70%. I have people say, what can you guarantee me? I can guarantee that if you bust your butt and learn and grow and get better every day, you have a better chance than the person that sits on the couch and does nothing but consume. That's what I can guarantee you. You'll do better than that. But there's no guarantees in life. We live in a chaotic world. People want guarantees. Guarantees. Guarantee what? Guarantee that you're going to work hard? Yes, I'll guarantee you that. You'll work your butt off. And if you want to make a big impact, you better have a big vision. And if you want to have fun, do it with the intention of making an impact. There's a lot to be said. You go to a restaurant and you see a family of four and all are on their phone and they're not even talking. Crushes my heart. I call people. I'm not a texter. I'm not an emailer. My primary is call, talk to you, have the emotion, talk to people. We've gotten away from that. We've been disconnected from people. Technology has two sides to it. One, the growth side, the other, the disconnect side. So call people, talk to people, engage with people. Feel the connection with people by talking to people. Then the last part that's driving the entrepreneurial revolution is innovation and technology. It's never been easier. Never. Never been easier because innovation is changing the landscape of the world. Technology, we're in a global small business environment now. Global. You're going to be doing business all over the world. You put an online course up there, you've now put it in front of 8 billion people, not just your backyard, 8 billion people. Put that in your mindset of learning. The potential is 8 billion. And now it's never been better. So, do you want to do something? If so, I'm going to give you something to check out here. Go to collaborate with me at, I shouldn't put collaborate, but go to petekane.me/opportunity. The opportunity now, a 12-week opportunity to get a book written, authoritative book on you, so you can share your story, your vision, your content with your market, and you can get it done in 12 weeks. Yes, 12 weeks. We're going to go through the 12 P's by my partner, Jeff Bourgeois. If you haven't learned, if you don't know Jeff, you ought to get to know him. Go on LinkedIn. That's where he spends 95% of his time. If he's not creating language models through AI, but you can get his free course at petekane.me/AI. Jeff and I are partners. We're partners with the Collaborative Magazine, which I'm going to show you in just a little bit. But get his free course. Understand AI. Understand how technology and innovation is going to change everything. So, okay, let me go on. Okay. Hope you're having as much fun as I am. Okay, the crypto revolution, Bitcoin, especially Bitcoin. If you have been hearing about crypto and you've been hearing about Bitcoin and you're not leaning in and understanding what it is, you're going to miss generational wealth. Because Michael Saylor, I hope I spelled his name right, but I didn't do this, but Bitcoin Growth Strategy. He's with MicroStrategy. I think MicroStrategy. But just search him. He's the one that is leading a lot of the education and the understanding of how powerful Bitcoin is. There's only 21 million coins made. 21 million. You can't print more like every government does, including us. Can't print more because when you print more, our buying power goes down. Inflation goes up. Same cycle all the time. You want to give away 10 billion, print it up. Then the buying power goes down for you and me. So with Bitcoin, there's only 21 million. Now I think it's like almost 100,000 per coin. And his strategy is buy, keep buying, and hold it. Never sell. This is your foundation for generational wealth and your wealth. You want a retirement plan? Buy Bitcoin. Keep buying it, keep buying it, and keep buying it. Now, once you understand how currency works, you understand why other countries' currency starts to go in the toilet because they keep devaluating by printing more. You can't print more. If you do, the buying power goes down. Currency is just an exchange of value to buy things. So if you have dollars right now, I think he said it. I don't know if it's true, but it probably is, that your dollar's losing 17% a year. So you stick $100 under your mattress. Well, at the end of the year, you might as well only take $83 out because that's all you're going to have in buying power. You might think you got 100, but you're not, because it's all what you can buy. And you all know, if you live in the U.S. and you're listening to this, you know the inflation that we've been feeling for the last 4 years. The mess is over. The pain is over. The good times are coming. So you may not like the new ones coming in. It really doesn't matter. Nobody cares what you think. If you want to attack them like everybody's been doing for 8 years, hey, he just gets more popular and stronger. So you either jump on the Trump train and jump on the 5 major trends, or you don't. It's your choice. It's always a choice. So by making 21 million, you give the power to the people, generational wealth, because you now, the average person like you and me, can make generational wealth from nothing by just knowing more about crypto, knowing more, especially about Bitcoin. Bitcoin's the leader. There's other cryptocurrencies, and there will be more, but this is the one that there's 21 million, and there's a history behind it. There's a story behind it. Follow Michael Saylor. He's with MicroStrategies. Google him, listen to him, understand him. As he says, it's on a need to know. Need to know. You want to know more about creating generational wealth? Learn more about crypto. Shift some of your spending or investing or whatever you want to say, your wealth. Start putting it in so you can have the buying power and be able to have the wealth. This is 100, 200 year strategy. So if you think long term, you're thinking right. Okay, let's go on to the next one. AI technology, Jeff Bourgeois with Catalyst Crew. As I told you before, shared with you before, go get his AI course, learn about it. learn about it. He's created 24 models and probably more. And each one is going to help you in business, but you got to understand it. And as he told me, Peter, are you doing anything with AI? I said, no, I'm busy doing podcasts. And he kept asking me. And finally I did. Finally, I went one day, I was creating a course on mindset, goals, and habits. And I'm dyslexic, having grown up dyslexic and ADD. There's a weird combination, but I know struggle. I know struggle like I know the back of my hand. But anyway, writing, I misspell more words than most. If I'm putting a sentence together, I'll misspell 3 out of 5. But I have now the different tools out there. I can voice to text. I can do things that can capture. Technology and innovation has helped me. It took a few years, but now it is. But anyway, I did I opened up, I had the free version at the time, and I just asked ChatGPT to give me a course, a 12-week course. And in about 10 seconds, I had the most amazing framework for a course. Then I asked a few more questions and got what I needed. Now I start recording. My voice, they did the heavy lifting. I did the fine tuning, the human intelligence. And so you put human intelligence with AI, then you got HI and AI together. There's a magic formula. Now, you can hear things out there. It's going to do this. It's going to do that. Sam Altman, who the next one, ChatGPT, is behind that. 250 million paid people. 250 million. At $20 a piece, that's a pretty good revenue. But more importantly, it's 250 million people using AI. And if you're not, your competitor is. And your competitor will fly by you like you're standing still if that person is using it and you're not. So get the free course. Get it, understand it, and start using it in your business. You got to use something to understand the power of it. But what Sam said was, they're in their mastermind of minds. Ooh, man, excuse me. Hold on just a second. In their mastermind, they said there's going to be one person. Oh no, they said they're like curious about how soon it's going to be that one person becomes a billionaire. One person, a crew of one. Maybe it's somebody that adapts the Catalyst crew, the language models, and that person becomes a billionaire. Sam Altman said it, not me, but I believe I agree with it. So it's the third point here is it's speed of businesses, innovation, and advancement. Consider AI as your 80% heavy lifting. You know the 80-20 principle. If you always focus on the 20% that produces the 80% results, and you keep doing that over and over again, well, that's what AI is. It keeps focusing on the 20% that gives you the 80%. And if you keep asking it, keep prying, you're going 80-20, 80-20, 80-20, 80-20. Before you know it, you get the half of 1% that creates 95% of your revenue. So keep using it. Keep experiencing it, and that way you're not being left behind. Okay. All right, let me go one more. The mobile revolution. Every person has a supercomputer in their hand. They have access to information. And if you're one of the 83% in the US that has an iPhone, holy mackerel, there's rapid advancement. Just one app. This is one app, the journaling app on the iPhone. Wow. Entrepreneurship is learning. It's making mistakes and learning from them. Fail quick and learn. And if you use that journaling app, which is on the phone, a lot of people don't even know it's there, but just search iPhone. We did something. I forget the good generally, but he did a great 6-minute tutorial on how to use it. When I discovered this from a younger person, thank you, Lucas, at my Rotary, thank you, I was showing him Growth Day, and we were going through it, and he was just starting out, and he goes, well, I said, and there's a journaling feature in Growth Day. And he goes, well, this is what I use journaling for. And he showed me. And I went, dang, that's pretty good. Now, I use both now. But I didn't know, I had seen it, but I didn't know what it did until I started using it. That was back in September. This is now January. I've done every day 4, 5, 6 entries in it, just helping me to learn faster, to reflect, to capture moments. I heard a person, I don't know what person's name, said if life is worth living, it's worth recording. That had to do with speeches, but it has to do with your life. You have a special moment, you want to remember it. So put it in your journal, and you can speak into it. You go out to a restaurant, you have a wonderful time. It's there. It connects to your location if you want. You can speak into, you can put pictures into it, you can record into it. You can do everything. And most of us don't even know it's on our phone. So the mobile revolution is rolling out. That supercomputer, although it has two sides to it, I will tell you this. There's always two sides to the coin, to the Bitcoin. Two sides. You can be a consumer of social media, or you can be a creator. Be a creator. That's where the value is. That's where the fun is. That's where the excitement is creating. We're born to create, not to consume. And most of us are using the consumption part of the phone. The phone is powerful. It has many options, but you don't have to live on your phone. Live life. Connect with people. Enjoy connection to people. Build relationships. Not liking and texting and all that. It disconnects us. That's why we have so much mental health out there, I think. It's because we're disconnected to people. We're born to be in community. And so be in community, connect with people, call people. I have so many times people say, I'm busy. Busy doing what? You got 24 hours, so do I. Talk to people, connect with people. And you can use the phone to do that instead of consuming. Okay. Now, what do we got here? We got the best opportunity you'll ever see in your lifetime. Go to PeteKane.me/opportunity. So for 12 weeks, I'll be with you, strategizing, helping you use the 10-step ecosystem that Jeff and I have created. Our magazine that we have created together is a community of 20. I coach high performance groups of 20 through the 12-week experience. And what do? You got yourself an authoritative book, because there's 12 P's. I'm going to give them to you. Plan, problem, promise, purpose, prioritize, ponder, possibility, proclaim, package, publish, promote, and you do all that. That's my partner, Jeff. Now, he's written about 300 books last year. Do you think he's got that system down? You better believe it. And that system is going to be with you if you join. Now, here's your offer to invest in yourself. Change your life. $750 gets you for the 12 weeks. What do you get? You get an authoritative book. We're going to teach you. We're going to show you how to implement this. A lot of you are thinking, man, I would have loved to have written a book. You don't want to go to your grave with a book in you. You want to get it out. You want to pass on something. This is not a autobiography, 500 pages. This is a specific group to a specific person solving a problem of that group. So there's a strategy in it. This book is meant to educate, to hand out, to provide people a chance to consume you. They consume who you are, the problem you solve, and you're the right person for that person, they're going to want to do business with you. So it's written with laser focus. In 12 weeks, 1 hour a week, we're going to go through strategy. Now, what's the strategy? Okay, let me give it to you. Yes, right here. Our masterclass. Go to pkane.me/masterclass. That's the 12 steps, the ecosystem that will change your life. Because the first step, assessment. Second test, digital content, podcasting, online courses. Third, high performance coaching, mentoring, strategy. Fourth, the magazine, where we put 20 people, each group of 20, we coach, we strategize, we build the relationship with the people in there so you can be accountable, so you can be encouraged, challenged. If you don't have accountability in your life, you're not going to get the most because we'll disappoint ourselves. But if we are accountable to someone else, that gives you an opportunity within that group of 20. Once a week, 1 hour. And that way we give you the strategy. You show up, you work your butt off. You're going to work hard, but you're going to put in 1 hour. So if you have 1 hour and you want to change your life and your business, the opportunity is there. The choice is yours. You can choose to say, he doesn't know what he's talking about. That's your choice. Or you can go to Opportunity and sign up. Once we have 20 people in a magazine, we start. So once we sell out one, you can get in another one. Pick your area that you want to get into. So if you're in like Roswell, or you're in another city, Richmond, Virginia, and you want to sign up for that city, sign up. Then we'll help you build the magazine because there's a process with it, but you can financially benefit from that because we offer a branding ambassador opportunity, 15%. So if you want to lead a magazine, you want to start one in your city, your community, your shopping center, the opportunity's there. Go to pkane.me/opportunity. That way you can start $750 and $50 a month is in Growth Day. Now, Growth Day is our secret weapon to be able to give you the best of the best every single day. Brendon Burchard speaks to you every single day. If you haven't heard of him, you haven't been in personal development. You haven't been in motivation. You haven't been in coaching. You haven't understood the mindset of personal development. But you can go to pkane.me/growth day. Try it for 7 days. He speaks to you every single day. There's 500,000 people in there right now and growing like crazy. In there are instructors to help you master your life. Because every month there's a topic, and every month has 8 individuals who give different styles that are going to help you become better at what you do. You want to improve your leadership, which I would suggest as we get into crazy times with AI, you better be a leader. If you're not, you're going to be left behind. Because if you're not a leader, it's going to be easy to do without you. Not do without your work ethic. So you got to become a leader by learning it. You got to learn skills. And if you're doing it every single day and you make personal development a way of life, your life will change forever. I've been doing it for 10 months. Every single day. I haven't missed one daily fire. One daily fire in 10 months. So listen to them all. Each day he gives you a framework of 20 years of investing in people, in developing people, coaching people, motivating people, as he calls thrivers. You can choose. It's the Netflix of personal development. You can choose, do I want to grow or do I want to just sit on the couch and watch TV? Your choice. We always have choice. It's the most amazing thing, free will. You have free will. You have a choice. You can choose to say, I'm not going to spend $50 on myself. I'm going to go out there and blow it on a dinner out. It's gone. But not when you invest in yourself. It builds and it builds and it builds and it builds. It's an investment in you. So, and the cool thing about this is he wants to create a career of people that want to invest in personal development. So the $50, you can become an ambassador for them, and 25 of it will go to you. So if you want to devote you love personal development and you want to help spread the word, the opportunity is there. The opportunity is there. I've been on 10 months. Nobody told me about it. I just stumbled on it on a podcast. I heard him speak 10 years, 15 years ago, something, long time ago. I was in LA with a friend of mine and a client at the time, and she told me about this, and she had a free ticket. I flew up to San Francisco. We both went to it. It was unbelievable. But that was many years ago. I lost track of them. Then I got reconnected, and man, am I glad I did. It was an Ed Milet, Brendon Burchard podcast. And they mentioned the word growth day. And I went, dang, I never heard of that. So I Googled it, started. And that started my journey as a high performance coach. And you can start your journey in personal development by investing in yourself. So it's $50 a month for the 12 weeks, and then you do after that. But $750 one time investment in yourself. Then I take you through a transformation to create your authoritative book with, again, plan, problem, promise, purpose, prioritize, ponder, possibility, proclaim, package, publish, and promote. All in 12 weeks. So have you ever dreamed of having your own book? You ever dreamed of having a lifestyle that you have fun, that you can be bold, that you can make an impact? Now's the opportunity. So I hope to see you. Let me give it one more time. Hold on, Nelly. Here we go. There we go. Go to pkane.me/opportunity. And once you sign up, we'll know about it and we'll help you as far as filling up the magazine. Because once we get 20, then we start. We start in pods of 20. There's a reason behind it, but that's a podcast for another day. Hope you can be bold and want to make an impact and have fun. Because if you want to, we have a plan for you. So be bold, make an impact, and have fun.